What the hell is up? You fucking cunts. Episode 27. Woo fucking who, of course. That means this is the 28th total episode ever released of the Resident Bummer podcast. Fulcrum is gonna explode. Not really, but it kind of feels like it. Don't ask me about episode 26. I don't really know about it. I don't hear about it. I don't want to know about it. Health check. If you would have asked me like 2 or 3 hours ago, I would have given you like a 2 out of 10. My fucking tummy is acting up again, but luckily, I am doing better now. I don't know, in an hour I'm probably going to be shitting and vomiting my fucking brains out in the shower, but oh well, that's later. Right now is right now. Clothing check? Goddamn. This is weird, but I'm wearing that Minnesota shirt again. And I think I'm also wearing... Is this the same outfit I wore on last week? This might be. Oh my god. Mayo! Mayo! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! I'm recording the podcast! We're recording the podcast! Shut up! Channel my inner Bernie Burns there for a second. Sorry. Clothing check, right? I have the gray basketball shorts on with the Minnesota shirt again. Motivation check. We're going like... I'll go like 7. I don't know. My tummy is sort of... What did I get for the health check? I'm going to knock it down like half a point or maybe a full point because my tummy just started feeling not so great. Oh, now it's... Okay, never mind. Put that point right back up there. Holy cow, that felt great. Now I suppose it's just time to get into the journal content. The main dish, as it were. So, I'm just gonna get my phone set up. You might hear a bit of a tink. A tink as I set my phone down. I should have set it up earlier. Sorry. But this is Friday, July 25th. Our first entry is going to be... I wake up, shit, shower, brush, hop back into bed, and watch some Scrubs before I go to work. I change and drive in. After checking my schedule online, I get there 10 minutes late. Oh my god. I feel so good. Oh, now I'm hiccuping. No, not the hiccups. Please. Oh god, please not the hiccups in the middle of the podcast. What the fuck? That's so terrible. Oh god. It's the first episode I think I've gotten hiccups in the middle, but they're gone now. It was just like, you ever get those short bout of hiccups where it's like they're not real hiccups, but it's like some sort of like little fake version of hiccups where you're sitting there like, what's happening? What's happening? For like 10 seconds and then you're good. No? Just me? Okay, well, fuck you too. Yeah, get to work 10 minutes late on Friday. Richard knows. I did text him and let him know, hey, I'm going to be a little bit late. I was not checking the schedule properly. I thought I was coming in an hour later than I was supposed to, so I get there 10 minutes late, and eventually during my shift I text Britta and ask when we're going to hang out. Also, I'm feeling very thirsty, so I'm going to turn around here and grab my Hawaiian Punch lemonade mix. I mixed them together. It's pretty tasty. Here, you want to hear a sip? I'm going to take a sip real quick. Oh my god, that is really good. I didn't want to leave it on my desk, as I was afraid I was going to spill it all over my laptop, but fuck it. We like to live dangerously. Yeah. Sorry, this is pretty scatterbrained. I text Britta and ask when we're going to hang out next. Eventually, I clock out of my shift, I get home, I do edit episode 26, of course, and I schedule the upload. Then I watch some Scrubs until I end up shaving. I shower, brush, and get dressed to go and drive and pick Britta up. I get there about 20 minutes after I take off. I text her that I'm there, and she heads out and hops into the car, and we head to her favorite sushi place in the downtown area close to where I live, but you don't know where that is. You'll never know unless you put about 10 minutes of research into... Resident Bummer, I guess. I don't know. 10 minutes of research into who Fulcrum actually is. Yikes. Yeah, let's see. I text her I'm there, pick her up, we go to the sushi place. We do struggle to find some parking, but eventually we find a spot. And then we walk to the sushi place. It's like a 5 or 10 minute walk from the spot that we found. I order a water once we get there and sit down. She gets a Diet Coke and a water. Classy as hell. And then we order some shrimp rolls. It's just a roll of rice and seaweed filled with cream cheese and shrimp. Never even heard of it, but I mean, obviously it's not mind-blowing. It's like, whoa, you can put cream cheese and shrimp into a roll? It's like, no shit, jerk off. You could do that since the beginning of fucking shrimp and cream cheese. And I guess seaweed and rice, but I don't know. I have no idea which of those 4 came first and which of those came last, so I'm no expert on how historically accurate or prevalent a shrimp roll is, but I think I'm going to stop talking about the shrimp rolls after this next journal entry. They have some crazy amount of tail in them. There's just like a lot of shrimp tails, and it's very crunchy, and I have to end up spitting a bite or 2 out, because I'm like, this is just a shrimp tail that I'm eating right now. It's fucking gross. Oh god, yeah, and then we finish up eating, and she pays, which, to be fair, we were texting, and I was like, yeah, I'll head over to your place, and we'll just, like, watch some shows or some shit for the night. And then, at some point throughout my shift, earlier in the day, she was like, oh, and we could also go to my favorite sushi place. And I was like, oh, shit, I guess I'm gonna pay for that. And then she followed up by saying, like, oh, and I can pay, don't worry. And I was like, oh, awesome. I mean, I'm fine with paying or splitting the bill, but she had no issues covering the entire thing. So, and it was her idea. So, you know, some give and some take. I also had the car, and I was using my gas to drive us around. So, you know, it evens out in the end, I think. I don't think anyone's getting slighted here. It's just how these things work, you know. Come on, let's not look so deep into it. Then we walk back to the car, and we almost get lost on the way back. Eventually, we stop at a grocery store halfway to the car, and we try to pick up her booze, but she realizes that she forgot her ID while we're walking around inside of the grocery store, so we leave the grocery store and get back to my car, and then eventually we drive back to her place and stop at a gas station first, so she can get some drinks to get drunk with. I opted to not drink because I was taking some ibuprofen and acetaminophen throughout the day, and I didn't want to absolutely destroy my liver. Like I almost gave my exact age. I'm a man in his mid-20s. You never know. And I should get a little bit more mileage out of this liver, I think, instead of just absolutely killing it in my mid-20s. That would not be fun. Ooh, almost gave my age away. Could you imagine? I couldn't. My goodness. Yeah, we get back to her place eventually after we pick up her drinks. We sit down on the couch, and she puts on Wicked as she starts to drink. I grabbed another water just to hopefully keep my stomach issues at bay. Maybe stay as hydrated as possible. Might help the stomach issues falter, fade. I don't know. Die down. I don't know. Eventually, we turn Wicked off and turn on Smosh. I haven't watched Smosh in like over a decade, so it was interesting to see how they had changed. They're quite different now, I will say, since I watched them in elementary school and middle school, I think, is when I was watching them. I'm going to get another sip of lemonade. I'm going to try and make it loud, but I almost spilled all over the microphone the last time, so. Oh my god. Okay, I was trying to make it loud. And I almost just inhaled like one single fluid ounce of Hawaiian lemonade. Good lord. That was close. I'm going to try again. Wish me luck. That was a close one as well. Wow. I think when I take a sip in the future, I'm going to do it completely silently. And then just make a very... Oh god, my fucking throat is making weird noises now. Good god. Holy shit, this episode's gonna go long if I don't get back on track. Yeah, eventually we turn Wicked off, turn on Smosh, and I try to keep leaning in closer. And this means like every time I would go to pee, or every time I would lean forward to get my water, I would try and just place myself just a little bit closer every time, just to, like, give her a sense of, like, oh, hey, let's try something out. Not like that. I'm talking about, like, cuddling. Okay. And then at some point, I do end up just putting my head straight on her shoulder. She doesn't object. I can only assume that she enjoyed it. So, then she keeps, for some reason, my hands, when I just naturally rest them on, like, my lap, or if they're even just, like, hanging in the air, sometimes it'll naturally kind of shape into the OK hand symbol. And it's not like a perfect OK hand symbol, because to do that, you'd actually have to use your muscles. But when my hands just relax, sometimes they do that. And every time I make because the OK hand symbol, it's got the circle that you make out of your index and your thumb. And then it's got the pinky, ring finger, and middle finger sticking up, making like, okay, sounds good, sort of hand motion. But there's that circle that you make with your index and your thumb, and she just keeps sticking her pointer finger straight in my circle, bro. Absolutely violating me. It's crazy. After she keeps sticking her finger in my hole, she ends up trying to, or we compare hand sizes, I think, and then after we're done comparing hand sizes, I go for it, and I just grab her hand, just hold it. Just hold it, I put my what the fuck? Fulcrum, you need to speak clearly. Okay. I put my other hand on her forearm, and then I start brushing her skin with my thumb. Just like her forearm, a small patch of her forearm. I run my thumb over and over. And eventually she starts to open up about some more of her family lore, her past relationships that she's been a part of, and some other stuff, I try to keep responding and stay active in the conversation and, staying conscious of what she's telling me, but my mind is all over the place in the moment. Also, oh man, I hate to say it, but my dick is just leaking pre-cum like crazy. I've never, I mean, I've said it on the podcast, but I've never had any kind of physical contact like that, or at least such an extended amount. Yeah, it was getting me excited, man. I had pre all over the tip of my penis. And it's just, I couldn't do anything about it. It was just my body's natural response. So if you have an issue with it, take it up with God. I'm sure he would love to hear your issues with his invention of the pre-cum. Yes, does that make sense? Whatever. Okay, well, no, I already said that one. Around 1 a.m., I do mention that I should probably get heading home. I stretch, and then my leg just goes fucking mental. If you've ever, like, scratched a dog just in, like, the right way, and it starts kicking its leg like that, my leg on it, and I hate to admit it, but I think it was just because I was so excited, man. I had a lot of pent-up energy from just the night of brushing skin against one another. But yeah, I stretch my legs out in front of me. I'm sitting on the couch, so I lift them up and stretch them out in front of me. And then I think it's my right leg, it just starts shaking like crazy, dude. Oh my god. She laughs when she sees it happen. And then eventually she walks me out to my car, and we talk for a little bit more while we're out there, and I do end up asking her if she wants a quick little kiss before I take off. She says, yeah, and she walks up to me and just plants her lips right on mine. I will say kissing feels really weird, but really good. And it's like, it was almost as if, obviously I've never kissed anybody before that point, but it kind of felt like I knew exactly what I was doing. Nothing about it felt unnatural or like awkward. It was just like, oh yeah, oh yeah, okay, oh. I don't know what I'm saying, man. I do pull away after the first one, and then she's like, nah, get back in here. She goes in for 3 more smooches, and then we talk a little bit more. Eventually, before I ultimately take off, I'm like, hey, could I get a few more kisses? That was nice. And then she gives me 4 more kisses, and they all feel great, dude. Oh, kissing is awesome. I drive home, and I absolutely need to jerk off. This is going to get a bit crass, but, you know me at this point. This is the 27th episode, so you better know me. I come everywhere, man. I come so hard that I'm not even joking when I say this. Like, a little bit of it got onto the pillow right next to my ear. It's just launched all the way up from the center of the bed, straight past my ear, onto the pillow. Painted my pillow. That's great. Fuck. Eventually I go to sleep right after I get back into bed. I think I take a shower just cause, I mean, do you need me to say it? I fucking came everywhere. It was one of the largest loads that I've ever fucking, excreted. What do you want to say? One of the largest loads that I've ever came in my life. There you go. I don't know. Fucking hell. Let's get on to the next point. Saturday at 11 p.m. Damn. Did I really start updating this? That's fucked. I need to start updating this journal. I say it every time, but it's like, God, fuck. It's so hard to remember. But yeah, Saturday, July 26th, I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and text with Britta a bit, and then I completely space off my sister's request from yesterday. At some point on Friday, she had texted me and she was like, hey, do you work tomorrow? And I was like, no. And she was like, cool, do you think you could dog sit for me while we're gone? It's Saturday. And I was like, yeah, I could do that. Then I woke up and just entirely forgot, because I think most of the texts had taken place before the first kiss that I had ever received in my life, so I was kind of frazzled. I think I maybe have a decent excuse for blowing my sister off unintentionally, but she asked me to watch her dogs and let them out of their kennels at 10 a.m. I did not do that at all. Instead, I sat around in my house watching Scrubs, and then eventually I was sitting in, if you remember Alex, I was sitting in the voice channel of her Discord server until her 9-year-old niece joined the voice channel with me. And I'm going to take a sip of lemonade to prepare myself for this next bit of information. Okay. What the hell, man? This 9-year-old girl starts asking me questions and seeing what type of games I play. And then she starts talking about what type of games she plays. I say that, I mentioned in passing, like, oh yeah, I mentioned that I play Minecraft and Roblox too. And she says what she's playing. Oh no, I went backwards in the journal. I say, okay, and, or eventually she asks if I want to play Minecraft with her. And I was like, sure, I didn't want to be rude, but it's definitely a little strange for a man in his mid-20s to be hanging out with a 9-year-old girl. Just weird. She, throughout our session, first off, she adds me as a friend on Xbox. That's weird. And invites me to her world. So I join her Minecraft world and help her. Throughout the entire time, she kills me a lot, and she's pretty bossy the whole time. It was very funny, and I laughed a lot. Man, I don't want to be like... I say this with all manner of sincerity and wholesomeness and purity. She has a really great and interesting personality for a 9-year-old. She's a lot of fun to play games with, and it's been a couple days since I played with her, so I feel very weird texting her, or messaging her on Xbox, and asking her to play a game, because she's a 9-year-old girl. But I'm not gonna lie, man. She's fun to play with. I don't know. Eventually, for being such a good little helper, she decides to give me a gift in her Minecraft world and builds me an office, but it's spelled OFFES, for being a good little helper. Yeah, I already said that. Then I go to eat. I tell her I need to go and eat. I haven't eaten anything for the day. She says that she will stay and wait for me to finish eating. There we go. Good Lord. I do leave the voice channel at this point and make some tendies in my air fryer. I eat them, they're super good tasting, and then I eventually message to say that I'm joining the voice channel soon again. She says she's going to go play in the sprinkler, and I am glad that I'm not the resident creep any longer. I think that's false, though, because I think we play some more. And at some point, I'm like, fuck, I remember that my sister asked me to let her dogs out. I get there like 6 hours late, I think. 5 or 6 hours later than she wanted me to. God damn. Let the dogs out, and I fail to apologize. I just texted her, and I was like, oh, I seemed fine when I got here, but... Ooh, fuck. I should have just been like, hey, sorry. I'm gonna get another drink, too. I'm thirsty. This is what the silence is for. There we go. So I wait at my sister's place with the doggies until my mom and dad arrive. They have my nephew with them. My dad, as soon as he gets there, he pretty much leaves immediately to just go grab a medium pizza. And me and mom are waiting with nephew at my sister's place at this point. Then my dad arrives with soda, donuts, and pizza. The pizza has pineapple everywhere. Half of it has mushrooms. Son of a bitch. I only have like one slice because I have to pick off the pineapple. Oh, God. I don't want to poop. My body's telling me I have to poop right now, but I have to get through this podcast. While we're eating pizza, I put on the first episode of MASH until nephew changes the channel by randomly smacking the buttons on the remote. He just turns it off. He didn't want to watch it, I guess. After this, I say I'm taking off, so I get home, I turn on my Xbox, and somehow I get asked to play more Minecraft with the 9-year-old again. Holy cow. As soon after we start Minecraft, we switch to Among Us. I get some achievements while I'm playing Among Us. That was awesome. 45 gamer score. Then Alex joins the voice channel. This is probably her making sure I'm not some pedophile, if I'm being honest. We've been in the voice channel. I've been in this voice channel with a 9-year-old girl for like 3 or 4 hours out of the day. So she must have noticed and been like, hey, I'm going to make sure nothing weird's going on here. Then Kelvin and someone we will be calling Build Man joins the voice channel. Excuse me. Kelvin dips soon after this, and the others in the channel, the two others, Alex and Buildman, play some Overwatch 2 while I play Among Us with a 9-year-old. And when the night draws on, I opt to eat again. I say goodbye and leave her in the voice channel while I go and make some food. Whew, I don't think that I came off as a child toucher either. It's still very weird, though. I watched some more Scrubs, and I asked Desmond and Michael if they want some chicky horse, but they do not, so I go to bed at the end of the night, and I think I'm about to shit myself, so this is the first ever time I'm gonna put a pause on the cast until oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna stop the recording right now and then restart it in a bit, because, holy crap, I'm about to shit myself. What the hell is up, you fucking cunts? I just got done shitting my shorts. As soon as I stopped recording, I gambled on a fart and I lost, and I was like, oh my god. Oh, fuck. My phone is also on my bed. Alright, I'll just try and mumble loudly as I go over and get it. I don't really want to stop the recording again, especially for something this stupid. Alright, headphones are off. I'm walking over to my bed now, so I'm going to increase the volume of my voice And now I'm coming back so I can start speaking in a normal tone, and I've got my headphones on now, so now I can hear myself talking. I believe I finished, when I left off, I finished Saturday's entries. Excuse me. So that was my 4th shower of the day, I believe. I just didn't want to deal with my messy ass, so I just hopped straight in the shower and hosed that shit down. It was a fucking crime scene, you guys. I'm sorry for making you hear this, by the way, but we're going to be moving on. We are going to be moving on to set 27, day 3. This is Sunday. I think July 27th? Yeah, okay. 7:35 p.m. Wake up, shit, shower, brush, and finish scrubs 30 minutes before my shift starts. I don't know what TV series to start next. That's why I started MASH over at my sister's place, but I don't think I want to watch MASH. I'm kind of glad my nephew turned it off. It's not like it's bad. I just don't think it's up my alley. I don't know what to start next. I change for work, drive to clock in, and start cooking for Benjamin once I arrive. Work does suck. Hugo or Hurley clocks in and annoys me, but I leave soon after he does this. Eventually I get home, and the 9-year-old was messaging me on Xbox while I was at work. She was asking me to play, helping me with her TV volume, and we flipped a coin for a donkey and a horse in her Minecraft world. She was like, do you want a donkey or do you want a horse? And I was like, I don't really mind. And she was like, but which one do you want? And I was like, let's flip a coin, because this is going to go nowhere really soon if we keep talking back and forth like this. Excuse me. That shower fucked my nose up, apparently. I hop on Minecraft, and then I play until she wants to play Fortnite. Then, oh god, she was showing me around her Lego Fortnite house. There's like a game mode in Fortnite where you can, it's like a life simulator, I guess. You can get a job and you can get a house. Weird, but I get it. While she's giving me a house tour, we get to the bathroom, and then she asks me to watch her poop and to take a bath with her. I think to myself, surely this can't be happening. She didn't just ask that. Nope. She did, and then I walk up and I'm like, I think the bath only lets one person get in at a time, and she got out and I got in, and she was like, oh yeah, it won't let me get in the bath with you. Let's go do something else. She takes me to her sushi place that she works at, and she makes me food. It's very strange that this happens 2 days. No, not even 2 days. A day after me and Britta went out to a sushi place. Weird. She hops off, and I am invited by Jack to play some Overwatch. A bunch of other people join us while we're playing. I don't care to remember who exactly was there at the moment. I think maybe Alex's sister was there, so I haven't come up with a name for her yet. Oh my god. Oh, that feels awesome. The 9-year-old joins back into the voice channel, and at some point, I accidentally drop an F-bomb. I get super embarrassed, and I'd start talking a lot less for the rest of the night. Frick, man! How did I swear in front of such a pure 9-year-old girl? That's messed up. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Also, me and Jack talk about his toxic coworker. I plan to review bomb him on Google Maps review. We all hop off, and I watch a few episodes of Community before I start the Twilight Zone. It was a good first episode, and then eventually I head to bed at 7:30 a.m. the next day. Set 27, day 4. This is Monday, July 28th. I wake up pretty darn early and fantasize about leaving the Google review. Sometimes I wake up and some thought will get in my head, and it'll just like wake me up entirely. My heart will get racing, and I'll just be like, I want to do this. Happens more often than it should. Eventually I start playing Doom Eternal and sit in the voice channel until I shit, shower, brush, and change for work. I drive to clock in. Bernard calls in sick, and Ben is absolutely pissed. I forgot that Richard asked me to come in. Wait, what? I was supposed to go in an hour early? Okay, whatever. I don't care. I get to work and Anna starts to annoy the piss out of me. This lasts until I clock off, to be honest, but she clocks off first, thankfully. Doesn't help from saving me annoyance, though. If I'm at work, there's a good chance I'm just annoyed. Once I clock off, though, I get home and chill out in the voice channel until I get jumped by Jack, Charles, and Chud. They all join the voice channel at the same time, and I get startled, kind of. They all start laughing. One of us, proposes that we play Jackbox, so I agree. We all whip out our phones, and we play a few rounds, and then we swap over to Gartic. Actually, that's a good... I don't think I've ever had to slowly pronounce it. Gartic? Gartic? I think it's just Gartic. Gartic phone? Yeah, Gartic. Gartic. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I never played, but I have seen clips from it before. I'm not gonna lie, I'm absolutely no fucking good at it, but I do try my best. Jack leaves eventually to shower, and I say that I'm leaving to eat. After I get done eating, I watch some shows until the 9-year-old invites me back to play some more Minecraft. Oh boy, I've got a new gaming buddy, I guess. It's a 9-year-old girl. Wow. We play for a while, and then we swap to Fortnite Battle Royale. I think we play 0 build, play a few matches, or maybe I think it might have just been one. Eventually, I do say that I'm getting tired, and I've got to head to bed. I lied. I actually played some Doom after I got off of Fortnite. Unfortunate, but, I can't go playing Fortnite and Minecraft for like 5-6 hours a day with a 9-year-old girl. It's just not only is it a bad look, but it's also... I've got some games that I'm trying to get through right now, too, Some single-player games. I'm trying to go through RoboCop, trying to go through Doom. I did spoil RoboCop just there on accident. That's fucked up, but that'll come up later in the journal. Eventually, I go to bed after playing some Doom for the rest of the night. And that leaves us to moving on to Tuesday, July 29th, set 27, day 5. Question mark for the time entries on this one. I didn't update my journal at all throughout the day. I wake up, shit, shave, shower, brush, then I sit in the voice channel until I go to the mall. I listen to some more Erasure. The next albums are a bit better. I'm starting to like them more. Jack has a friend that tells me to stop asking them questions. I say okay. This is gonna get petty. But I screenshot it and I show it to Jack, and I'm just like, how do people act like this? This is absolutely fascinating. It's like, how can you react so negatively to just me asking some? I mean, maybe they aren't always the simplest questions, but it's like, good God, man, just how does it take so long for some people to tell me to fuck off too? It's like, you're just wasting both of our times. Tell me something. Tell me literally anything. Tell me a single thought that's on your fucking mind, you dipshit. I'm sorry, I'm getting angry, but it's like, god damn it, there's so many fucking people who don't want to say anything. Fuck. I just wish they would. I wish they would say anything. I wish they would tell me to fuck off, or I wish they would tell me I'm being annoying, or I wish they would say, oh, your questions suck, asshole, or I wish they would say, I don't know, anything. Any single fucking thought that's going through their fucking bleak-ass minds. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting upset, and I'm saying things that I don't mean, but it's so easy to do so in the moment. Okay, we have to just simmer, namaste. Namaste. Okay. Tell him the behavior is fascinating to witness. Eventually, I send a few more, and I'm just like, hey, because it sounded like that their main issue with my questions is that it was just weird shit that I was asking them. And so it's like, okay, do you have anything that you don't consider to be weird shit? I'd love to ask those kind of questions. What do you nothing? No? Okay. No. Just throwing it out there. Thinking maybe I'm going in the wrong direction, but maybe any direction towards this kind of person is the wrong direction. Right? Yeah. Well, it's a hard lesson to learn, but I I have been learning it. I have been learning it, my friends. Yeah, at some point on this day, I download RoboCop and Cop Simulator. 2 cop games. Weird, but I can't wait to play them both. I plan to play both of them at some point. Yes. I play some Doom. Oh, sorry, my balls were hitting. I'm naked, by the way. I should have done an updated clothing check. I am naked after the shower. I just didn't want to. Well, shit, now that I'm thinking about it, if I shit myself again, I'm just going to be shitting onto the fucking carpet. Oh, no. That's fucking gross. Oh, that's so gross. Yeah, I play some Doom throughout the day after I start those downloads on RoboCop and Cop Simulator. Eventually I get a little burnt out on some Doom, so I sit in the voice channel the entire fucking day. Whether or not I'm playing Doom, I'm basically in the voice channel the entire time. Nobody joins the voice channel. I think, yeah, on Tuesday nobody joined the entire day, which is, I mean, sometimes it's a relief, because it's like, if you want me to get real, I feel like I'm socially retarded sometimes, and it's like, once someone's in there, it's like, uh-oh, this is what I wanted, right? Well, not necessarily. I don't know. I'm a fucking idiot. I mean, listen to any single one of these fucking episodes that I've already uploaded. I don't know. Would you say... Leave a comment and let Fulcrum know if you think he's off the deep end. Fuck. Fucking Christ. Yeah, while I'm playing Doom, I get a call from Jack. While I'm in the voice channel, too. It's kind of weird. I've got a phone call on one end and an empty voice channel on the other. We talk about some general stuffs for like 20 minutes. And then eventually we hang up and I chill out on Doom for a little bit longer. Eventually I do start playing RoboCop, which, I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know, I'm playing a mission in RoboCop today that's really fucking pissing me off, but so far I think I've enjoyed it more than Doom. I'm not a huge proponent of the updated Doom games, the what would you call them? Why am I... Not a remaster, but a remake. Yeah, I guess. The 2016 Doom remake. That started it all, obviously. I would give that one probably like a 7 out of 10. And then I think Doom Eternal is just a hair under that. For some reason. It was a while ago when I played the first Doom game. I played most of the classics. I've played the original Doom, the original Doom 2, played Doom 3, Doom 64... There's some DLC packs that they came out with all of the original games that I still haven't really started on the DLC packs. There's an Xbox game that they released, so I could get some achievements and go through the original Doom games again. I might put that on the back burner, though. Try and finish up Doom Eternal and then see how Doom The Dark Ages is. That's kind of why I'm going through Eternal right now, is just because I want to catch up on the series and see how the newest entry is. But I don't want to start the newest entry without finishing the last one. You know, it just makes sense. Yeah, eventually, while I'm playing RoboCop, I do shoot a guy in the penis, and I get some gamer score for that. I think it's either 10 or 15 gamer score. I can't remember. I should remember, but I can't. Life is absolutely thrilling to live, by the way. You can shoot a guy in the dick and get some gamer score. I'm just going to point that out. I also download Police Simulator. That download finishes up, I think, Tuesday night at some point. I cannot wait to absolutely get in there and fuck it up with Desmond and Michael. That's going to be fun. I think I do watch an episode or two of Community at some point in the day as well. Not 100% certain, but I go to bed kind of late, and I can't fall asleep the best. Oh, man. I'm going to take another drink. I also refilled my Hawaiian lemonade. That's what I'm branding it as now. I said that earlier, and I'm just going with it. This Hawaiian lemonade's pretty good, but it heats up quick. It's not very cold to begin with. I think that's like one of the jokes that people say about Hawaiian Punch, is that it just never gets cold. But, let's see. Taste test. See how cold it is. Oh, yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good. I guess I'm just going to move on to the next day now. This is going to be Wednesday, July 30th. Set 26, day 6 at 6:10 p.m. I wake up, shit, shower, brush, and play Doom. Or maybe it was RoboCop. I can't exactly remember. Until I change for work. I do drive into work. I clock in, and I do not enjoy work. It's work, so, you know. Yeah, I get home, chill out in the voice channel, then some dude we are going to be calling Blue joins and starts talking to me. Eventually, Charles hops in as well. He is going insane about traffic and homeless people in New York City. Two very prevalent facets of living in that part of the world, I suppose. He did join the voice channel on his car microphone, so the audio is absolutely incredible while he's ranting. And then Chud and Lupo and Jack all join in. We all chill until some people start dipping. I eventually leave to play Halo with Britta. I think last night, the night previous, Tuesday night, or Wednesday night, I texted her and asked her if she had any space to install the Halo Master Chief Collection. And she said she was going to check and see if she could get it installed. Yeah, she did. And then eventually she's like, hey, I got Halo downloaded. You want to play it? And I'm just like, yes, dude. I get to play Halo with a girl. That's, not gonna lie, fucking cool, dude. That's badass. Yeah, and, she doesn't have Halo Reach downloaded, unfortunately. It's still downloading. So, ma'am, shut your fucking ass. I don't want it or need it. Okay, sorry about that. Just gotta clear my throat again. That was unexpected. Yeah, we have some fun playing Halo Combat Evolved, because Halo Reach is not downloaded. I would have probably had us play that one first, just because it's chronologically correct. I mean, not in release order, but in the timeline of the games, Halo Reach comes first. Come on. Yeah, we play the first 2 missions of Halo Combat Evolved. Britta says that she likes it. I don't know why, but I'm going to repeat it. We finished Pillar of Autumn and Halo. Both of those are levels in Halo Combat Evolved, if you're unfamiliar. It's definitely been too long since I've roamed those halls and hills. Oh, I don't think I said that loud enough, so I'm going to repeat it. It's been too long since I've roamed those halls and hills. Oh, God. Fucking dumb. What is wrong with me? She drives, and she also shoots the Warthog, so that's cool. She can do both. Eventually, we try playing Roblox, but she says that she can't sign in to Roblox for some reason. We do swap to Gang Beasts, and we fight some randos until she gets tired and goes to bed. Yeah, we just kill some random people in Gang Beasts. I stay up after she gets off. I do make myself some chicken nuggets to eat, and eventually I'm pondering the implications of shooting Jack, my little manifesto that I've cooked up about, some nonsense garbage that I really... this episode is too long, so I'm just gonna keep going. Wednesday night, I decide not to send that message off to Jack, and I play some RoboCop before I go to bed for the night. Yeah, that's it for that day of entries. So, moving on to Thursday, July 31st. Oh my god. Oh, that feels so good. Oh god. That feels really good on my tummy. I can't lie. Oh, I think another one's coming. Well, maybe. I can't tell. Set 26, day 7. 7:55 p.m. I wake up and I immediately send Jack my manifesto. Wow. That didn't take long for me to change my mind, and then I shit, shower, brush, and feel slightly nauseous as I play some RoboCop in the morning. Eventually I do change for work, drive in and say hi to Benjamin and Anna. I work for about an hour, and then I puke my fucking guts out into the bathroom. And then go into the kitchen when I think I'm done, but I do end up puking some more. Oddly enough, I feel thankful that Benjamin watches me puke. He's like spectating at certain points. But it's just like, I feel very vindicated when somebody sees me puking. It's like, see, I'm not faking it. I actually feel terrible and I need to throw up. And I don't think I should be at work right now. But yeah, Benjamin eventually tells me to get home and get some rest. I thank him profusely. Well, I thank him once. And then I need to get over this fucking stomach bug. It's, oh God. I mean, I just shit myself earlier in the podcast. I shit my fucking shorts. Because of this fucking piece of terrible. I don't like it. I get home, shower, vomit, shit, brush, and flop into bed. Feeling like death. My tummy hurt. It continues to hurt for hours. Ugh. Today it felt sucky. It was not great. Eventually I text Britta, I'm sorry about the late replies. It's due to some stomach issues that I've been having. She understands, because I've mentioned it in the past, and at some point I shower and vomit again throughout the evening. No poop this time, though. Just the shower and the vomit. That's good. Jack responds, and we have a little bit of a healthy back and forth about the stuff that I've been thinking about. It's pretty cool, I guess. I get out of the shower. I split this up. I was editing. Listen. I was editing my journal, and it was hard to keep track of what comes first. But it's, at some point I get out of the shower. I tell my mom that I want to hang around at home in case I poo vom some more. That's short for poop vomit. She will bring some cheesecake back with her from her birthday dinner. It sucks that I have to miss her birthday dinner, but honestly, I'm not going to lie. It's good timing to be able to record the podcast at full blast. I wouldn't have been able to shit myself, I don't think, and get away with it if my parents were here. Oh, god damn. But I think that brings us to the end of my journal content. And now I'm just waiting to click the stop recording button. As I said before, we're not doing outros. Outros are out. Get it? We don't like them, we don't want them, and we don't need them. And so I suppose it's just about time to end this thing, huh? Am I really making a podcast? Or am I just jerking off?